Good day, everyone. This is our report for purposive communication, communication for work purposes. We are Group 6 from BSIT 1F. The members are Paderna Cheska, Porol Rainier, Sangkad Aslima, Paho de Lord, and Pagarigan Ray. This is our objectives. Compose concise and succinct words, phrases, clauses in slogan and jingles, appended with meaningful logos. Design attentions getting from posters as means of effective communication. Use appropriately the English language in writing memos and reports, as well as taking down notes and meetings. Conduct panel discussions and meetings exemplifying parliamentary procedure and present before a wide audience a multimodal activity like TED Talk, Symposium, Colloquium, and other related activities. Our topics is A. Communication for work purposes, B. Logo, C. Posters, D. Procedure in conducting a panel discussion, E. Typical uses of memos, F. Reporting. Jingles and slogans. Started in 1929. Jingles are tunes or music consolidates with short, attractive, and catchy statements used in advertising products like soap, toothpaste, shoes, dresses, to name a few. Based on this description, one can infer that jingles are inseparable from slogans, but slogans, otherwise called as straplines or taglines, are simple, catchy, and memorable phrase or clause, accompanying a logo or brand that encapsulates products.
Good evening, sir. I am René Duperol and I am here to discuss my part in our topic, and it's all about why are jingles and slogans powerful tools for effective communication. Number 1. Hearing and listening impressions covers the choice of jingles, aid versus clauses of slogan are found to be lasting in one's memory. And talking and speaking about this can be effective tools of communication via jingles and slogans. Meaning of words amplifies themselves when put into musicals, making the jingles potent and powerful. Nursery rhymes and jingle teach children form correct sentences and develop their memory skills. Jingle like pop musics are easy to remember. In this part of my discussion series, jingles and slogan are very effective and useful in making communication meaningful and easy to understand. And the next part is tips on how to write slogan web designer report. Start from the logo, which is a symbol or design of an organization to identify its product. In order to promote brand identity, figuratively, the logo is the chicken, the slogan is the egg. Keep the slogan simple to be understood and easily quickly. Make it funny, if possible. Use joke appropriately. Stay honest in recapitulation. The slogan shall be preceded by a logo and stimulus jingle, make advertisement of products and services livelier and more meaningful to be remembered by. And this part is a tips of how to make or write slogan. It says that it should be simple and easy to understand, and make it fun if possible, and use joke appropriately and really and here is the samples of slogans. In the left side, it's against domestic violence. It shows the image of someone want to go away or something like that. And in the right side, against abortion, it shows a baby in the word choose life, stop abortion. It's like foreshadowing the topic of the slogan. And here are the last three samples: on honesty, on respect, and on corruption. In the first part, it shows honest corruption. it shows holding hands, and the third part is about corruption, something.
What is a logo? What is the purpose of a logo? Why does a logo matter in the globalization of technology? How does a logo help communication to go across boundaries? These are some basic questions which a parcel of this chapter delves into. Etymologically, the term logo is a Greek derivation of a logos to mean reason. However, as a literary device, logo is described as a statement, a sentence, or an argument used to convince or present a target audience by employee. Reason of logic and proceeding according to Aristotle is three kinds, namely ethos, which is appeal to credibility of speaker. Designer is this paper in terms of knowledge, ability, and experience. On his felt pathos, which is appeal to emotional to a proceeding audience by creating an emotional response to a convincing story. And logos, which is an appeal to reason proceeding audience through presentation of evidence and fact. What is the purpose of a logo? The word is a changing and continues to be a charging because only change does not undergo change. Hence, Jose Marie Chan, a renowned Filipino ballender, and describe his song, Constant Change. The intensity, consistency, and inevitability of change. Eventually, logos are also undergoes. Change is as time, mode, attitude, and behavior, and the like change. But for all eternity, the most important goal of a logo will always remain this to identify the person, product, business, or service.
Amid swirls of harsh competitions and human endeavors, a logo can facilitate communication locally and intentionally. Jeff Bullas, a famous theorist, a practitioner or business, a schematic diagram below unfolding the emotional triggers of color can guide the logo designer. How is logo designed? Number 1. Understand why you need a logo. Number 2. Plan before you design a logo. A. Define your brand identity. B. Find inspiration. C. Check out the competition. 3. Design your logo. A. Choose your design style. B. Find the right type of logo. C. Pay attention to colors, font, and shape. D. Pick the right typography. 4. Navigate the design process. A. Evaluate your logo options. B. Explore other do's and don'ts in designing a logo.
Poster considered as an outdoor medium of communication have a varied definition and description by the different authorities. One definition is that poster on any piece of printed paper designed to attach to a whole vertical surface. Wikipedia, in a particular profession of the said institution, program for the poster making activities as a follow written communication forms at a foundation to a theoretic process and multimodality that is student create artifacts ranging from AC research articles and proposal to website, wikis, podcast, twist, and blogs. Oral communication, which is specified as the R individual in presentation for a classroom, workplace, and community Simply define a funnel disharmonia formal moderated type of public mosqueing activity before an audience among selected speakers who are expert authorities on a specific topic of the day. However, in the classroom, panel discussion is a technique to teach learners works as a group, not to include the concept of improving skills, research, logical organization of ideas, in the ability to present the thoughts clearly and effectively. The main purpose of panel discussion is for speakers to share ideas, audience, represent or on air, give feedback, or ask related question the specific speaker answer. In a panel discussion, speakers to do solve the problem at issues, but they offer ways to solve the problem or give suggestions on how to solve the problem. A memorandum, also known as a memo, is a brief and important message or record used for internal communication in many forms of business. It is likewise a written communication used to transmit information quickly with a wide audience. An effective memo, wrote the Barbara Brown, is short, concise, highly organized, and never late. It should anticipate and answer all questions that reader might have. It never provides unnecessary or confusing information. Evenly, a memo should be clear, focused, brief yet complete. It should take a professional tone, is written as if would read it that is. Information which is too sensitive for everyone to read, especially this is age of copy and paste or click and forward, should be avoid. The PR Study Guide 2013.
We will discuss the memo or memorandum. Ang memo o memorandum ay parang isang maikling sulat na ginagamit sa loob ng isang kumpanya or organization para magpadala ng mahalagang impormasyon. Parang internal announcement siya, pero mas formal. Dapat maikli, malinaw at organisado ang memo para madaling maintindihan ng mga nagbabasa. Dapat din masagot ng memo ang lahat ng katanungan na maaaring magkaroon ng mga nagbabasa at dapat iwasan ang paglalagay ng mga impormasyon na masyadong sensitibo o personal, parang public announcement siya, kaya dapat lahat ay makakabasa. So, next is the reporting method. Is a teaching method where students share information with the class. They become reporters on topic assigned to them by the teacher. The student researches, organize, and share the information. Therefore, the success of the reporting method depends on the student diligence and studying. The teacher provides additional information or ask questions to help students understand the topic. The reporting method helps students learn new knowledge and improve their speaking and presentation skills. Think of it like this. Imagine a class project where each student has to research and report on a specific topic. The teacher provides guidance and additional information, but the student is responsible for researching, organizing, and sharing the information.